evening, everybody. You are checking out our Philly live show. We are here live on this Thursday evening, and of course, we are joined by our expert panel and Mr. Vanstone. So, I'm just kidding.
All right.
He's included in our expert panel.
All right.
All right. So, Van,
we
how you doing?
We're ready to go. Sounds good to me. Welcome everyone to Philly Funk Radio Live, television and radio. And of course, I'm your host, Van Stone, the face behind the voice. We have a great show today. We're going to come in with more members of the team. Everybody's getting a little more relaxed. But how are you guys doing out there? We know that the weather is really a bit rough all over the country. And since the show is really popping, we really appreciate you for being here with us. So we're going to give our shout out to Virginia, as always, California. We got New York City, and we're going to go with Texas. We're also going international, Dominican, and Colombia. Oh, we've got a new support team. We are being watched and viewed and listened to in the Philippines. So welcome all the way, and we're going to grow more and more. So today with us, we have our co-host here, starting out with, of course, Jerry Wilson, my partner, bringing in Ty Terrell, who's now one of our celebrities who we just gathered and gained to the program. We have, of course, Harold Carter with us, and just in case the rest of the team that's coming in, we got Whitney Dixon. She may be popping in, she may be not, she may be here. She's like a little incognito. I gotta blow Whitney up a little bit just in case. From last week she was on the show, did a lot of observing. She is like a master celebrity chef. She deals with different levels of cooking. What's up, Whitney?
Hey, Whitney.
All right, she's here. So she's letting us know that she's listening and everything right now. So that's
hey, everybody.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, Whitney.
Hey.
All right, welcome. So we also have Warren Bloom, of course, formerly ran for mayor 2023, and of course the one and only Terrence Rainey. We're expecting Terrence, who's Philadelphian and also now dual residence with Houston, Texas. So it's really Houston, Philly, and now it's going to be Texas, Philly, so we just, man, we all over the place. We're waiting for Alex too, the musician. He should be jumping in. So normally we would start with the icebreaker, but since Alex is not here, I'm going to try to start it this time, guys. All right, so let's see if you can guess this song. And I have no prejudice. So here we go. Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Ding, 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 ding.
That song is.
Of course.
Who is that?
That's LL Cool J right there.
Wait a minute. I got to check with the master who knows all the details about music. Jerry.
Of course
is that right?
Of course it's LL
Cool J?
Yep.
Okay. That's it? Yep.
Yes, it
is.
So,
the fact is that we're not prejudiced, so it's still music and they're vocalists. And by the way, just letting you guys know a little history about the terminology of rap artists are also considered musicians. So that's why when I introduce Alex, he's a musician, and the musician can be with your voice, vocally your voice. Okay, so we're going to move right into a hot topic right now. Let's go. Oh, while we're going along, just a reminder to Jerry, we are also going to have a new highlight. We'll be highlighting the week's special activity with our slides while we're talking. So we won't be able to see it, but the viewers and listeners will be able to see it. That is just to remind them about what's happening with the Van Stone Center. We are starting to have a breakthrough moment here in West Philadelphia, 5037 Walnut, second floor. And there we go. What's up, Alex? I see you. How you doing? Welcome to the show, Alex. Okay. So as I was saying, I appreciate that. So with the Van Stone Center, it's going to be brand new in Philadelphia. I think, guys, this is going to be so special and personal to so many people. We're going to make people just comfortable. And we have their back. We have their security. We have the love for them, and it's about time that we show, the sharing and the love and the humility, being humble right back. So that's going to start. We're going to have a garden, which is based on flowers and plants and trees, man. In the backyard, just a reminder, we're going to have a cucumber garden there. And from the cucumbers, they're going to become pickles. Uh-oh, we got Warren Bloom.
Warren.
You doing, Warren? Okay, welcome to the show. We're going to have peppers in the backyard. We have a double backyard. But most importantly, this is about security. Security in a really violent, gun violence city. Philadelphia is really just in a bad state. But our program, what we're doing, we're turning this whole process into a bunch of love. And we're going to help the people with the center. Part of it will be the Warren Bloom Family Center. Who wants a cubicle? Who wants a corner? We know Harold Carter. That's one of our celebrity names. He's going to probably bring in something from the background of the Masons. I mean, it's a lot about this talent here that a lot of the people don't really know, So all of the different communities, how we share, going back to Alex. Alex has a great history, a book writer, also a singer, and he just has a real strong community, support with those professionals. So we're talking about professional cooking. We're coming back to, of course, Ty Terrell. And for now, I think that's enough to really say this is what we're doing. So while we're going along talking, the slides will be going on with the highlights. Let's get the first topic in today, guys. I think we should talk about health and how that really affects all of us. We'll be very brief. I want to start with Ty because Ty has his own foundation. Ty Terrell, break open the conversation. We talk about health, man, and really just a little bit about your health situation.
All right. Well, as you know, I'm Ty Terrell, #1 heart patient, Royalty Hearts Foundation. We like to raise awareness about people, how the way they eat, the way they live. There's a lot of stuff to eat out there in Philly and everywhere you are, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not really concerned about your health and what you're eating, it could go spiraling downhill real fast. I survived 4 heart attacks and a diabetic stroke.
What?
Still here breathing, man. I'm on the radio, allowed to bless other people and raising awareness on how to keep moving strong, keep moving along, So first and foremost, you got to watch what you eat because everything out there on the food carts and everything ain't too healthy for you. But, you got to also maintain what you got to do with your doctors, keep your pills and your medication right. And, my heart attack really started by me not taking one blood pressure pill that I thought wasn't so important, and then just so happened the doctor had called me like the week before I had my first heart attack. It was really crazy though, but you got to stay on top of your medication. If they say take it, watch what you eat, things of that nature, So we're raising awareness on health issues, health topics, Also, I was in the hospital with a guy that had a triple bypass from eating too many cheesesteaks. So watch out. You know what I'm saying? So it's real out there. You really don't know too much about where your meat is coming from. You just know where you're going to go eat and when it get in your stomach. You got to watch what it does to you afterwards. You got to exercise, things like that. When you start going downhill on that, everything starts to back up and you clog up and doing other things like drinking and things like that, catch up to you. So we want to raise awareness on that. Tomorrow we're going to talk about some good tips about barbecuing, making your food a little bit healthier. You know what I'm saying? So we're just keeping an open mind on how to stay more healthy and how to keep moving along in this world that's really trying to bring us down by feeding us everything you can put your fingers on and stuff into your mouth.
Okay, Todd. So you did mention several health issues. So especially with the Black American community, we need to really understand. We're going to narrow down and talk. We're going to talk to each one of us here. Believe it or not, all of us are celebrities in our own way. We're all dealing with particular health issues. Some of us are dealing with the same. So, for an example, you mentioned diabetes. We need to switch over to Harold Carter because Harold Carter definitely can tell us a little bit about diabetes. Harold.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Yeah, I was diagnosed with diabetes probably about, I'd say, the better side of 3 years ago. And it was kind of I was kind of borderline. I was kind of shocked that my numbers were that crazy. But, I mean, when I was diagnosed, I was up to 400, okay, which is like ridiculous. My mom suffered from diabetes. My brother, we have a couple other family members that are actually dealing with it. But with me, I just went straight into boot camp for myself and just stopped all the bad eating like Terrell was talking about. And I had to focus because I wanted to live. I just turned 60 year old. I'm 62 now. And I know diabetes is real tough in our community. So I just went on attack, increased my working out, stayed with my medication, stayed with my doctor, and just tried to do everything that I possibly could do because diabetes can beat up your internal organs and have effect on your body as a whole. So, and then it can lead to other diseases with like possible mess up your kidneys, and it can lead to heart disease and a couple other things. So
Okay.
it's real important to stay on top of that and with everything else that you do.
Right. And I'm going to bounce off of that because you mentioned kidney disease. Now, we have someone here who's on the show, Alex, who's dealing directly with kidney. And so we're going to bring it to you, Alex. You want to tell us a little bit about what's going on with that?
Yeah, good evening. I'm in stage 5 kidney failure.
Wow.
So I heard him talk. I'm on dialysis. I done had numerous operations, 4 ports in my chest, operations on my arm, and I heard him speak about eating. Insurance companies. Let's say this: insurance companies the insurance company was giving me the right food to eat, vegetables and fruit to eat. I switched to insurance companies. Now insurance eat it all. So when you talk about eating right, a lot of people don't have the financial means of eating the stuff that they could eat to help them get better. You see it? And so that's where struggle comes in that also when they don't have the means to get this stuff. So people say, well, you can go here and get fruit and all that kind of stuff like that. Some people don't have the means to get to them, to get to places. So my thing is, when you don't have the means to get to that, how can we do as people with the conditions that we in go to help other people or get the means that we need to eat and start getting better? You see what I'm saying? Right. So, because my kidney failure, my blood pressure be like 240 over 150. Stroke thing. You know what I'm saying? And every time I go to the hospital, they're taking MRIs of my brain because they think I'm having a stroke. There's always something when it comes to kidney failure, and come to find out it wasn't not just because of that. It was because I was taking either. I'm taking still blood pressure medications. I done got to switch over 7 different times, and it's still the blood pressure medication is not working for me. So I'm still trying to figure out or get the doctors to figure out what's right for me. You see what I'm saying? And it's hard to do that because the kidneys is bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause through there. We're gonna take it to Jerry because Jerry is dealing with several health issues. But before we go to a break, Jerry, I know one of your main things is diabetes, or you can pick your choice. Tell us what's going on. Talk to us, Jerry.
I got everything. No, I'm just kidding. I was diagnosed with diabetes back in 2010. Same story as the other fellow. 400, 500 blood sugars. I've been on insulin. I got to do it once a day. Also, I got arthritis. Actually, that's pretty much it. Back pain. Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm trying to take care of myself. But like Alex was saying, now I have the means to get to the places. The problem is I don't have the time. Because a lot of these places you got to go, you got to stand in line, and there's other things that you got to do when I work a full-time job. So it's just the point of having a time. And then when you go to the supermarket, like I went to the supermarket, bought like 6 things, and it ended up costing $71. So it's like the price of stuff is really, really high. So I would love to eat the way that I'm supposed to eat. But, with work schedule and then with finances, sometimes it's just easier. Oh, okay, I could pop the banquet dinner in the microwave and just eat that 5 minutes, it's done. But then in the long run, it's not really helping me health-wise.
Wow. Okay, so Jerry,
Yes.
while the slides are going on, did that already happen?
It already happened.
Okay, great. So I want to know if it's time to take a break before we come back, and we'll continue with another topic.
Yes, it is. We'll be right back after this message.
They say there are no excuses. They say to just push hard.
They say to just go faster.
But when we're on the field, they don't know what's going on inside us.
How hard is too hard?
When do we get support?
When do we raise our hand and ask for help? We need each other.
Love. Your mind.
I got a good answer for that.
Hold on, guys. If you talk now, then you lose your thought. So
Hi.
that's great. So when we come back, then we'll go right back to that so Warren can ask that question.
Hi,
And
we're
it's not
back.
that way.
We're back, everybody.
Okay, great. We're back. Okay, so Van
By the way-
here, you're listening.
By the
And
way, we
Millie,
only got
Philly
13
Live.
minutes. Did you hear me, Van?
Yes, I hear you. Loud and
Yeah, we
clear.
only got 13 minutes.
Okay, good. We got plenty of time.
Okay.
Psych. Next thing you know, we'll be running out of time. So we're in Philly Live. We're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm Van Stone. And of course, I'm the face behind the voice. Just in case you just joined us, we have part of the full team here. We have Ty Terrell, celebrity who represents Texas and Pennsylvania. We have Jerry Wilson, of course, my co-host partner, runs the board, the man. We have Harold Carter. He is my sidekick, business, I'm going to say my business guard. He's always there with me when we meet with the top special people. We have Alex, the musician, who's in Philadelphia's own, really, prestige, accolades, however you want to say it. You just throw some music out there. We missed him with the icebreaker game, but it's okay. I filled in. He don't know what I did. He's got to catch the show to see what I did, but they got it right away.
Do the same thing.
And,
The same song.
no, I did something different.
Yo, Alex, he actually changed it up to this week.
We got Whitney Hickson. Okay, she right now is holding it down for us. She's our black queen, and I'll tell you, we love Whitney. Whitney is a chef, guys. Let me tell you something. Since all of us are talking about health, and we'll get back to Warren Bloom because he's here too. I'm not forgetting you. But it's very important to mention this once again about Whitney Hickson. Specialist when it comes to a chef. You guys, if you really need someone to get into health, dietary cooking and food, Whitney got your back. Now, something special happened between me and Whitney. I needed something when it came to some kind of soup. Let me see, some kind of bean soup or something like that.
It's the lentil. You wanted the lentil bean soup.
That's good. That is
There you
good.
go.
I tell you, that it works.
Yeah.
That is good.
See, guys, that's what I got to do with Whitney. See, Whitney is so humble. She's here. She's listening. So, I knew the answer, but I could draw everybody out. I'm pretty good at that. Yes, lentil soup. Now, let me tell you something, guys. This fits with all of our health problems. Lentil soup is good for the blood, and I'll get into that another time. But, hey, diet is so important. And Whitney, she's on spot. If you need to really talk to her offline and think about her services, Hey, regardless whether you're married or not, it has nothing to do with having a personal chef. I believe we're at this level to protect ourselves. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to go into Warren Bloom because Warren, you had a question previously before we left. Go ahead,
My
Warren.
question before the break was: are these conditions concerning diabetes and high blood pressure, are they reversible? Can they, if we get back on to a right diet and exercise, can that stop diabetes and reverse the process?
Nah, I got a good answer to that. Are you type 1 or type 2?
Well, they said I'm borderline, but I'm not either. I'm not diabetic.
Okay, well, my reversible quick answer for that is I learned how to reverse my A1C was high as 14.5. Now it's down to 7.2. Okay, so the way I did that, I stuck with a tuna diet. They say if it's white, it ain't right. So like mayonnaise, anything that's white rice is not good for you, stuff like that.
Right.
Then you have to learn how to associate yourself with a juice diet. Get yourself a juicer. Start juicing your vegetables. Asparagus help clean out your whole body. Beet juice is good for the blood pressure and bringing your blood levels down to keep from having heart attacks and stuff like that. That helped work me a whole lot. So get you a juicer. I got a video on that on Heart Patients of America. Get you a juicer, man. Juice you tomatoes, carrots. Carrots is real good. Kale. It flushes your body out, keep your blood pressure levels low, everything real good. So I reverse my stuff just like that. But even though I'm still diabetic, my A1C now is down to like a 7.2. So you work on that, and you'll start putting your foot through the door in the right direction.
That's right.
Well, when they talk about kidneys, you know, stage 5 kidney failure, you know, I done heard different things from different people. Change your diet, do this, do that, drink this, drink that, and stuff like that.
Well, two things for sure is not going to work overnight. You know what I'm saying? You got to, balance yourself with it and keep focused. So basically try to stop going out to eat, focus on what you're going to eat, you know what I'm saying, and watch your carbohydrate levels and things like that. Everything is not good. So that's why I say I used to eat tuna 3 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's hard. Eat you a salad. You got to eat stuff that comes from the earth, not things that, you know what I'm saying, like you're going to get a steak, red meat. Yeah, you can't eat that, man. You got to eat like a rabbit.
Okay.
All right.
So what we going to do, guys?
We got 5 minutes left.
Is that you, Jerry?
Yes, we have 5 minutes left.
Okay, great. That's why we're going to switch topic right now, guys. So let's speed it up with a nice topic. Let's go back into this organization. We're dealing with two particular cooks who are here. We got Todd Terrell. We also have Whitney Hickson. Just in case Whitney don't want to talk, she may, be busy. But Todd, we need you to tell us a little bit about the smoker. We want all the smoke. We have a special show, a second show. It's not called We Want All the Smoke. It's called Todd Terrell Family Barbecue. I'd like to have a conversation back and forth, just maybe a minute between yourself and Whitney. So go, Todd. Tell us a little bit about the show. Barbecue.
Well, even on the smoker, I'm always finding healthier ways to smoke your food. I smoked salmon before, brisket, roast, asparagus, carrots, squash, you name it. Just because it's a smoker don't mean it has to just be barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So you try to open your mind to different things that you can put in there and smoke may come out with a good flavor, good taste. Vegetables is always good. Smoke corn.
I got this raccoon. I got this raccoon that I've been saving up. You want to smoke that for me?
Smoke what?
This raccoon I've been saving.
Oh no. Now that's that real country stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but if you want it done, I can get it done for you. That's no problem. You know what I'm saying? We'll put that joke on there and smoke it like it's supposed to be You know, like we was in the woods with a campfire. You need.
All right. So Whitney, do you have
Yeah.
any comment for just a minute? I know you're busy, and we appreciate you on anything on the cooking part dealing with the smoker too, because you just had some experience in talking about how that go. You got a second for us?
Yeah, sure. I got a second.
Okay.
Well, I see that y'all all talking about like health issues. Have y'all ever like talked to a nutritionist and stuff? Like, juicing, like you said, is one of the best ones to do. I think, especially with beets. Beets is very good. Sometimes when you do eat too much tuna, though, they say the mercury can catch up on you. So, like seafood, the carbs, just stay away from the carbs.
True.
All right. Oh, let me cut this off. All
Okay,
right.
that
All right.
sounds-
So we're about to wrap up because we're actually about to lose our Zoom. So I would like everyone to give their final thoughts for the evening.
Okay, starting with, let's go with you, Alex. What's your final thought?
Make it work from there.
God bless.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Whitney, we're about to go out. What's your any final thoughts?
Y'all keep eating healthy, and y'all will be all right.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, let's see. We've got Warren Bloom. What's your final thoughts?
Remember, no matter how much it costs, the cost of good health is always cheaper than the cost of having to pay to get well.
That's
Sounds
right.
good, man. Harold Carter, any final thoughts?
Yeah, we're talking about eating, also drinking water. If you can replace a couple of your favorite drinks, get rid of the sodas, get rid of your alcoholic beverages and replace it with water. It'll do a world of difference for you. Everybody stay healthy and stay strong. We need you around here.
Okay, so my final thoughts is Roger Robbie, the healthy raccoon. Since Alex mentioned Roger Robbie, we had a flash across about that. We have a mascot, Roger Robbie. And also for anyone who is interested, give us a call at 610-803-1624. You can put your product here. You see how it's running across beautifully. We're looking for funding. You can cash app us, hit the on YouTube, the like and the share. I mean, we're at Philly Funk Radio. We're at Philly Funk Radio YouTube, and of course, we're at Power Three VSR YouTube. So we're looking forward for more support. Back to you, Jerry.
All right. Well, in closing, just like to say thank you, everybody, for joining us. And don't forget to check out the radio station, www.phillyfunkradio.com. That's www.phillyfunkradio.com. There were two topics I was going to bring up that we didn't get to, but we could do it next week. Again, everybody, thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful evening.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.